Okay, so what item cancel means is that um, when you cast an item, there's an animation to it, and instead of letting the animation run to its fullest, you cancel the item animation in between attacks by using key pulls. So something like this. That lets you use your item more efficiently in mid battle. And so for the axe, there's a particular item cancel that all weapon can use. That is especially useful for the axe. Is the shirken cancel. So it's the same logic where you want to cancel the animation of the shirken with your key pulls, and the shirken cancel is the easiest one of them all because you can pretty much cancel it from any moves that you do. And this is especially useful for axe because axe attack is slightly slower than the other weapons, and some attack has extremely long end lag where you can't really move after you attack for a while. For example, a high kick into a tiebreaker. Like, and it takes away a lot of my ki as well. So I'm really, you're really vulnerable in this, some of the attacks, and if the enemy, especially if the enemy backs off when you're doing that, you can't really punish them for backing off, letting them like recover their ki, and letting yourself lose pressure in your aggression. So that's why shuriken cancel is super useful for axe because you can just keep up the pressure on the enemy, especially on human enemies too, um, because they would just start recover ki if you don't hit them, and if you just shoot a shuriken in between your attacks, that would force them to either block or get hit, and it would just stop their ki regen. Then you can follow up your attacks by doing like you can follow up with the shuriken by doing other attacks because you essentially cancel the animation of the shuriken. So then you can just keep your pressure like going. Like, let me show you again with the typebreaker. Oh, kind of felt that. Like, you can act out your attacks really fast, and that sure can become a buffer in between your attacks to keep the enemy in check by hitting them. This also works on yokai enemy, especially when their key broke, when you broke their key, because they essentially get staggered by any hit. That includes the shuriken. See how I use tiebreaker, and then I cancel it with my shuriken to stagger him momentarily, then chain into my high stance into heaven and earth. So you might ask, how do you do the cancel? You basically just use any attack. Like you can try with a high stance attack or even just tiebreaker first because it has a bigger window. But basically, you just do any attack. You spam press your shuriken. Not spam press. You just press your shuriken, and when it shoots out, you key pulse. You can first do that just as a starter, then try to think of what kind of action you can do after the shuriken, or make yourself think like that. So let's say I do this, then you want to act out immediately with any kind of action or combo you can think of. Then you can even try it on the enemy if you want to. Like try to if you're using a yokai enemy, try to get him out of key first. Then try keeping up the pressure with the shuriken. See right there, I messed up a bit, which allowed him to hit me right there. This way you can keep up your pressure a lot. If you feel like the enemy's like backing off, you can use your shuriken to momentarily stop their movement, especially humans because they get staggered with every hit. Or even just knock down an enemy like that, right there. Just slightly knock them down. Yeah, that's about it. So that's review. What you do is you want to do an attack, any attack, even just quick attack, any attack, and then you want to press your shuriken, and then you want to cancel it by just doing a keyboard. So any attack, press your shuriken keyboard. Then if you want to make sure that you want to make sure that your shuriken did go out, just test it on an enemy instead.